Namaste, and welcome to Ananta Anviksha, Infinite Inquiry. This is our very first journey together, a maiden voyage into the vast ocean of ancient wisdom, seeking to understand its echoes in our modern world. We are here not to provide definitive answers, but to ask compelling questions, to stir the waters of thought, and to explore the timeless narratives that have shaped civilizations. Today, we delve into the heart of one of history's grandest epics, the Mahabharata. Within its sprawling tapestry of dharma, adharma, war, and wisdom, lies a figure often understood primarily through a single lens: revenge. But what if there's more, we ask? Shikhandi. Beyond being an instrument of vengeance, could this enigmatic character be seen as one of ancient India's earliest representations of gender fluidity, a precursor to discussions we are having globally today? To understand Shikhandi, we must first travel back to a life before, to Amba. Princess Amba, daughter of the king of Kashi, whose life took a tragic turn during her swayamvara. Abducted by the formidable Bhishma for his stepbrother Vichitravirya, she found herself a pawn in a game of power and vows. Amba loved another, King Shava. But when Bhishma, realizing his error, sent her to Shava, he rejected her, deeming her soiled by another's touch, by another's victory. Returning to Hastinapur, she sought justice, or at least acceptance from Vichitravirya. But he too, perhaps intimidated by Bhishma or wary of Amba's prior affections, declined. So here was Amba, her life, her choices, her future, all seemingly stolen. Her fury, her sorrow, it all coalesced into one burning point: Bhishma, the man whose unwavering vow of celibacy and loyalty to the Kuru throne inadvertently destroyed her life. What does it mean when one person's dharma becomes another's profound adharma? When a vow, meant to uphold righteousness, causes such unbearable suffering? Amba sought retribution. She performed severe austerities, her determination unyielding. Legend tells us she pleased Lord Shiva, who granted her a boon. In her next life, she would be the cause of Bhishma's death. But Shiva's boons, like destiny itself, often unfold in unexpected ways. He didn't say how. He didn't specify the form. Amba, unable to bear her current life further, immolated herself, her spirit carrying that fiery promise of vengeance. And so Amba was reborn as Shikhandini, the daughter of King Drupada of Panchala. Yes, born a girl, but the promise of her previous life, the boon of Shiva, echoed within her. The Mahabharata tells us that from a young age, Shikhandini was different. She was drawn to martial arts, to the ways of warriors, not traditionally the pursuits of princesses in that era. Here, the narrative takes a fascinating turn. Accounts vary, but a prominent one involves a voice from the heavens, or a divine message instructing Drupada to raise Shikhandini as a son. Why? Was this purely to fulfill the prophecy against Bhishma? Or was there something innate in Shikhandini that resonated with this path? The story of her transformation is even more remarkable. To become the warrior destined to confront Bhishma, Shikhandini, in some versions, ventures into a forest and encounters a Yaksha named Sthunakarna. An exchange happens. Shikhandini becomes Shikhandi, a man. Sthunakarna takes on her femaleness, temporarily. This isn't just a change of clothes or a change of societal role. It's described as a physical transformation. What are we to make of this? Is it purely a mythological device, a magical plot point to enable revenge? Or does it hint at a deeper understanding, a fluidity of form and identity? Could the ancient storytellers have been grappling with concepts that we today label as transgender or gender nonconforming? Now let's consider Bhishma's vow. He would never raise arms against a woman or someone who had been a woman. This vow becomes the very key to his undoing. In the Kurukshetra war, when Shikhandi stands before him, Bhishma lowers his weapons. He recognizes Amba in Shikhandi. He recognizes the feminine past, or perhaps even a non-binary present. Arjuna, using Shikhandi as a shield, then pierces Bhishma with countless arrows. The question arises, how did society within the Mahabharata perceive Shikhandi? Was Shikhandi fully accepted as a male warrior by Drupada's army, by the Pandavas? The text suggests Shikhandi fought valiantly. Yet, Bhishma's reaction is pivotal. It hinges on Shikhandi's perceived, or past, gender identity. If we apply a modern lens, the term gender-fluid icon might seem anachronistic. The concept didn't exist in the same framework. Yet, can we deny the resonance? Here is a character whose journey involves a profound shift in gender, a shift instrumental to the epic's central conflict. Was this transformation solely about destiny, or was it also about an individual's innate truth being recognized, even if through divine or mystical means? Think about it. The narrative doesn't condemn Shikhandi for this transformation. It doesn't portray it as a sin or an aberration. Instead, it's presented as a necessary step, a part of a cosmic plan. Does this imply a certain level of acceptance, or at least a non-judgmental portrayal of gender variance within the framework of destiny? When we say gender as a tool for Dharma destiny, what are we implying? That individual identity is subservient to a larger cosmic play. Or could it be that the cosmic play requires the authentic expression of diverse identities to unfold as it must? Was Shikhandi's transformation an acceptance of an inner reality that was crucial for the gears of fate to turn? Today, we discuss gender identity, gender expression, and the spectrum beyond the binary. Did the ancient sages, through characters like Shikhandi, inadvertently or intentionally, leave us clues about a more complex understanding of human existence than we sometimes credit them for? Was Shikhandi's story merely about Amba's revenge finally finding its mark? Or is it a far richer narrative about identity, transformation, and the intricate ways in which personal journeys intersect with grand cosmic designs? Could Shikhandi, in fact, be a figure that invites us to look beyond fixed categories, to question our own assumptions about gender, both in ancient texts and in our lives today? Shikhandi's tale is not simple. It's layered with pain, determination, divine intervention, and a profound shift in being. It forces us to ask, what is identity? Is it fixed, or can it transform? Is it solely defined by birth, or by one's actions, one's spirit, one's destiny? And how does society, then and now, grapple with those who don't fit neatly into predefined boxes? The Mahabharata doesn't give us easy answers, and neither does Ananta Anviksha. Our purpose is to walk with you through these ancient corridors of thought, to illuminate the questions, and perhaps, together, find newer, deeper understanding. What are your thoughts on Shikhandi? A tragic figure defined by revenge, a divinely ordained instrument of fate, or perhaps something more, a symbol of transformation and a challenge to conventional notions of identity, resonating even now, thousands of years later? We invite you to ponder these questions. Thank you for joining us on this first exploration at Ananta Anviksha. We hope this inquiry continues in your own minds. Until next time, keep questioning.